religious liberty as the basis of the American system. Let me say one other thing that I think is an example of how different I would be from Obama. The President and Secretary Clinton are trying to get a United Nations small arms treaty, which would ultimately reduce our right to bear arms and weaken the Second Amendment. It is a backdoor effort to take away our rights because they know that they can't win a head-on fight in the Congress. I think we should go in the opposite direction. In the Gingrich administration, I would propose a treaty that would assert that it is a human right to bear arms, and that every human Yesterday was the 237th anniversary of the British Army marching to Concord and Lexington. And it's very important to remember, the people who wrote the Declaration of Independence and the people who wrote the Constitution had a personal experience of dealing with tyranny. And they knew that if they had not had the right to bear arms, they would have lost the revolution in a few weeks. But precisely because they had the right to bear arms, they were able to defend their other rights. So think of it this way. When the Founding Fathers write in the Declaration of Independence, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Think about that, unalienable. No government, no judge, no bureaucrat, no politician can come between you and the rights God has given you. Amen. That was the American model. That's what they believed. And that's why they begin the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment does not grant the right to bear arms. The Second Amendment says, the right to bear arms shall not be infringed upon. Notice the difference. They are asserting that you already have that right before there's a Constitution. And the reason is, as Madison himself wrote in the Federalist Papers, what made us different was we weren't afraid of the people, and therefore the people had weapons. He said, in Europe, the governments are afraid of the people, and that's why they disarm them. You look at a place like Darfur, you look at the number of women raped, children killed, mutilations, and you ask yourself, if the innocent had had the right to bear arms, maybe the predators would have been frightened.